And now your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast with the accuracy of live Viper HD radar. Sponsored by Cooley Medical, your home team oxygen provider. And Kroger, more value for the way you live. ABC 36 Storm Team, your weather authority.
Good afternoon and welcome back to ABC 36 News at noon. Today we're seeing plenty of sunshine, especially this afternoon. And for you all in eastern Kentucky where the clouds are hanging tough over the next couple of hours, you'll gradually start to see things clearing. Lower humidity on the way for the rest of the week, but this weekend we'll start to see a warming trend heading our way. I'll detail all three of these headlines coming up here in just a few minutes, but over the last 24 hours we're dealing with some strong storms and some fairly heavy rain. It's all thanks to a cool front that gradually slid through the state overnight and early this morning. Again, you get that air on the surface rising, spreading along that frontal boundary, and it dumped quite a bit of rain across southeastern Kentucky, up to 2 inches of rain in Harlan and Letcher County. But now things are drying out. Starting to see that northwest wind behind the frontal boundary, kind of drying us out and eventually clearing out our skies, and expect plenty of sunshine by the afternoon. We're already into the upper 70s and low 80s across the board, with 81 as the common number here from Frankfort to Lexington, Louisville, Somerset into the upper 70s. We're still dealing with a little bit of cloud cover in southeastern Kentucky, but everyone should warm up into the mid 80s by the afternoon is what we expect for this time of year, into the mid to upper 80s. So again, enjoy it today. Tonight we'll drop down into the lower 80s right around 9 p.m. and then overnight tonight dropping down into the low 60s. So overnight lows tonight a little cooler than what we've been dealing with over the last couple of days. But high pressure is going to build in overnight tonight, and what it's going to do for us. High pressure, you have that sinking air, so it's going to clear out our skies and allow for plenty of sunshine for the next 2 days. And the flow around the high, that is definitely going to control our weather Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We get those clockwise winds around the high pressure, so filtering in winds out of the northeast, which are dry, and it's going to keep our dew points down. So when we talk about the muggy factor, the high humidities, we talk about dew points, the threshold around 65 degrees. Well, with the northwest or northeast winds, it's going to keep our dew points down into the upper 50s and low 60s. So fairly dry tomorrow as well as Friday, but notice this area of high pressure gradually shifting off to the north and east, and those winds gradually turning out the east and southeast. So that's going to start to see our warming trend. You get those winds out of the south, warms us up, also brings in a little bit more moisture in the form of higher dew points. So we'll be above 65 degrees. So we'll start to feel a little muggier and muggier by Saturday as well as Sunday. And then we'll have to talk about the next chance of rain. Storms heading our way for the first half of next week. 85 today, tonight dropping down into the low 60s, and tomorrow a degree or two warmer. We're going to see a high right around 86. Here's a quick look at your 36 Storm Team 7-day forecast by the weekend. Again, we're going to see that warming trend with the winds turning out of the south and southeast. Also a little bit more humidity both Saturday and Sunday. The moisture moving in, and the next storm system on the way, bringing that chance of showers and storms. We'll have more news coming up after the break.